Park Stadium here in Orchard Park. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Oh, I chose the wrong fucking play sheet. Oh, I'm sick as fuck.
Here we go.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Here we go. 11 MT.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And out across midfield, down to the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Deion Henley there on the tackle. You look at this Buffalo defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for it in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground.
Here we go.
But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 33. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
This is Fant on the short completion. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Right, 80. 11.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't...
Chase Brown, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Off the play fake. Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And this is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a 1st down on this opening drive.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground. And the Bills hit 2 and 3 here to begin the new season. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
They're just going to run a drive route here with their tight end. Let him get upfield about 10 yards and then move toward the middle of the field. This ball's right on target, and it results in a 1st down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Look out!
Cook up the gut. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second and 6. To throw, it's Allen. Slant route, and he's got Addison. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Allen going to audible to a different look.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Looking to throw. Allen looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Valuable lesson that I had to grow. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Round 80! Middle.
The ground, Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
On 1, ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 8.
11. Gun.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's taken in by the tight end Finn. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Josh Downs, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Oh, I could have called a fucking
Through
play.
one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Now Allen going to change it up.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They run again on 1st down. Cook knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Allen now looks to throw. And this one incomplete.
Wow.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Throwing now is Allen. The throw to the left side caught by Coleman. Now he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down.
And 1.
Now Allen. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Bengals grab it. There he goes, left side.
If they count that, bro.
He will have the conversion and more than that. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. Backbreaker. That'll drive the coach. The offensive coordinator just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone. Can't capitalize.
Wow.
Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Nice little juke. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Middle. Look out.
Here's Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end.
15 yards. That's good for Bills. First down.
Up the middle, it's Cook. Powers through. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and a yard.
Allen off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
To the air, Allen. This is Coleman with the ground. And he is going to have a Bills first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he'll get about 5 here, so take this down inside the 20-yard line.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Play action. Now it's Allen.
Oh my God. Fucking circle, not square.
And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Charles, not only is that an interception. It's one when you were really
Bro, tell me why this nigga, I caught the ball, right? Possession caught it. This nigga goes down and fumbles it. But he's on the ground when he fumbles it. These niggas take that shit back to the crib for 6. I can't challenge it, and these niggas don't review the shit.
This could cost them.
Here we go. White 80.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble.
And then I just do a pick because I fucking, bro, when does fucking circle ever be on the left side of the field?
But it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
From the 35, here's the second down and 6. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1-1, ready?
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good. And the lead will hold at 13.
And partner, a lot of kickers in this spot like to aim at the right upright and just draw it back down the center. This one looked like it was aimed at the left upright and just kept bending away.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 3rd down and 1. Allen going to change this at the line. And complete right side to Cook. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Throw left side complete. That's Coleman. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Bengals.
Here's Allen to throw it.
Bro, this nigga just got cooked.
Here's another one intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. Down the right sideline. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score.
Bro, they got 3 turnovers in like 3 minutes.
Up and good, and that pushes the lead up to an even 2. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason.
That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
13 yards on the play. And the Bills first down.
Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's tackled him.
Bro, these niggas is hoeing me.
9 on first down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
319.
Allen going to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
From the gun, it's Allen. Shakir hauls it in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And the Bengals grab it. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Oh, my God, dog.
And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Allen going to change the look here. Now a play fake here on first down. Allen going to run with it. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's able to get it to Coleman. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. And again, it's Allen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir from 4 yards out. And the Bills are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now down to 20.
To kick off for Buffalo.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they
I gotta
get
do
great
every I
field
can to get
position.
this
And that's the key to everything, because
We cut down.
you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field density when you start the 2nd half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our 2nd half blowout material. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
On 1, right? Here we go. Stop.
Burrow on play action. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle, because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal.
A 39-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose. But you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
To throw, it's Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone.
319.
Now Allen to throw from the gun on 3rd down. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Ready?
Now Allen again. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Over the middle, complete. It's caught. And he is going to have the Bills' first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Again, they'll throw with Allen. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Shamar Stewart able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it but couldn't pull it in.
It's now 3rd down and 1.
And that's another throw that could have been intercepted. Part of this, you credit the defense. They've been really stingy. But he's also made some really questionable throws, and that's another one right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, tight. What's that?
Now Allen. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Man,
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for the Bengals TD. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Escapes the defender. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Allen now looks to throw. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47th.
Pass complete to Addison.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And his pass is intercepted for a 4th time today. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Can.
Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Here we go. 180.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 73 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Get set. 180.
On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop it right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
On 1, ready? Here we go.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. The LSU connection. Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati 1st. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Pacheco
gets it up the gut. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
On 3rd down, it's Pacheco.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making a play.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. A big play here for Buffalo. 43 yards.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Coleman. And he is going to lose yardage here. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Allen running the option to the left. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really.